Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's get straight into it. Now, the first update. Today we're going to be talking about three players, okay? Let's get into the first one. The one I think everyone now has just been fed up of, and even me, I'm so fed up of talking about this. Feels like every day there's updates, and the update is basically is still the same, and that is in terms of course, the main player, Gyökeres. Apparently there is still some gap in valuation between Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon. God knows why. I've been seeing rumors that it's apparently 5 million euros, or at one point it's now about, it's not even about the valuation anymore. It's now about who wants to pay their agent's commission. Some are saying that, some people are saying it's regards to how much in regards to the upfront payment in terms of his fees, how much Sporting Lisbon won. Apparently Sporting Lisbon won a lot more of the upfront payment, whilst Arsenal, they wanted to be more structured, more evenly spread out, so they can pay for it. For me, at the end of the day, this transaction, this player deal is just dragging out for too long. At one point, last week, it looked like, well, I don't even know if it's been a week or even longer than a week. It felt like here we go was about to happen. It looked like we were going to sign him. And then we heard, of course, updates that the deal has stalled. Apparently it was on the verge of collapsing. But I don't know what it is. But Arsenal need to, this, the simple thing is, Arsenal need to get this deal done. I've been hearing that he's gone on strike. Sporting Lisbon and Gyökeres is over. It is finished. Them two are never going to work together. Them two, Gyökeres is never going to play for Sporting Lisbon ever again. His relationship with the sporting president has completely broken down. And the reports are saying that regardless of whether the transfer happens to Arsenal or not, Gyökeres will be leaving Sporting Lisbon this season. Whether it's a transfer or whether it's a loan, he will not be playing for Sporting Lisbon. Apparently, he was supposed to be reporting for training today. He's gone on strike. The guys weren't showing up for training. But this guy has openly shown us, has showed everyone that he wants to go Arsenal. For him, it's Arsenal above every other club. And that just should show you, this is a player that wants to play for your club. This guy's mentality is completely different. He talked about being up there with some of the greatest strikers, the Lewandowskis, the Van Persies. And even though some people may disagree, saying he's not on that level, that just shows you his mentality, the fact that he's putting himself up there. And he was saying some things like the only thing that's on his mind is that he wants to score goals. And that is something Arsenal have lacked. This guy is something that we need. This guy is something completely different to what we have. And I don't know why we're haggling over 5 million euros or whatever. It's just pay the fees and get the guy. This guy is on his knees begging to come, and still somehow we can't close the deal. And for me, I've said it, man. If this deal somehow, Lord have mercy, if this deal does not go through, I am finished with this club. I am absolutely done with Berta and Arteta if this deal cannot go through. You cannot be paying Chelsea up to 50 million pounds. 50 million pounds. You know, you gave the opening bid of 40 million pounds, and within a week you upped it 48 million pounds. An 8 million pound increase to your rivals when you had all the upper hand. You also had all the upper hand on Chelsea in signing Madueke. There was no one going to even pay close to 40 million pounds for Madueke, and we did. So if they are not willing to negotiate that Madueke deal, there is no way they're telling me that these guys are about to try and negotiate a striker signing, a final piece signing, a signing that's going to elevate us to that next level. That's when you want to start negotiating. Why do you negotiate against with Chelsea? So for me, there is no excuse. Get this deal done. I'm so tired and fed up with it. Hearing the club haggling over a few pennies, like these are pennies in football context. Just get it done, because like I said, man, now I'm even getting worried. I'm getting some doubts. Is this transfer even going to happen? Like, is this actually going to happen? Are we actually going to sign Gyökeres? Or knowing the club, are we just going to pull a fast one, realize, you know what, it's not worth it, and just move on? Because they had no, like, if it's about the valuation, I simply disagree. Like, this guy is worth that money. He is worth the money. When you look at the numbers, it's worth taking a risk on him. The way he speaks, the way he is so determined. He even accepted to forego some of his salary just to make this move happen. He's done everything he can. He's no longer on the player. I think Sporting Lisbon, 70 million, whatever, is just pay it and move on. Get the guy. The guy is in Portugal right now. Arsenal are in Spain. They can meet. They can meet in the middle, and Gyökeres can show up for training. So get this deal done. And if this deal doesn't happen, and if this, oh my god, if this deal doesn't happen because of 5 million euros, whoever it is, someone needs to be sacked for this. There is no way you can go negotiate for Sporting Lisbon this long and the deal break down for a few million euros. It needs to happen. And I'm getting hesitant. I'm getting nervous, like if this deal is ever going to happen. But hopefully, let's just see. We've seen the reports, but I'm just waiting. I'm just fed up. I didn't want to make this video. I actually thought maybe we could get Here We Go later in the day, so that's why I was like, let me record a bit later just in case there is some updated Gyökeres news. But as always, it's pretty much the same news, so I just decided let me just make a video on whatever there is. But yeah, so in terms of the next topic, and this is in regards to another player we've been linked with, is Eze. Now the reports are saying that apparently Eze, Arsenal are about to step up their interest in terms of Eze. Now we've probably been hearing that for some time now, to the point where I feel like Arsenal are stepping up the interest so much on these players that we're probably going past them. We're probably going past their interest, like we're going past them, and now we have to make another ladder to go back down, because it looks like we've been stepping up our interest so much we must have went past the player. But apparently Arsenal are due to approach Crystal Palace for Eze. Now for me, this is a deal that this is a priority deal. I think this is a signing. I think all Arsenal fans are in agreement this needs to happen. This is one of those signings. I don't remember the last time a deal where the whole Arsenal fan base was in unanimous agreement. This is the best decision. This is the best signing to take us forward, Eze. And for me, I'm in that camp as well. I don't think there's one fan that would say don't sign Eze. Like Eze, like I said in my previous videos, he offers something completely different to the Arsenal team, something completely different. And you see Tottenham signing Gibbs White. You see PSG having this attacking football. I think football is now slowly changing. I think it's going towards more of, you know, because the thing is football always changes. And I think with PSG winning the Champions League and the domination PSG are showing, I think clubs have realized now to move slowly from the tactical side and moving more to this natural, letting their players just be themselves. And I think Eze is the perfect player for that. And I think that's what Arsenal are trying to do as well. Well, I hopefully I'm right, okay? Because if Arsenal don't get this signing right, oh my God. Now I know we have seen the report saying that Eze is a separate deal to Madueke and everything, and apparently them two are not linked. I'm not too sure how accurate that is, just because the reason why I say these things is because my experience as an Arsenal fan, for many years as an Arsenal fan, since 2012, every season, 13 years, I've watched this club every season go short into the season. There's not one season they've entered where I felt confident. So every season we've entered the season short, and it's been the same owners, regardless of it being a different type of management. It's still the same owner, it's still the same transfer budget. That's why for me, I'm not too confident that Arsenal are going to get Eze. Hopefully I'm wrong. I want to be wrong, and it does look like Arsenal, I mean, the reports are saying that Arsenal are going to approach Eze, and they should. I mean, we need to see something soon, because we've been hearing this a lot. Arsenal are about to approach Eze. We've been hearing it for the last 2 weeks, still nothing. So hopefully this week we do get to see something in regards to Eze. Like I said, it'd be the perfect signing, and at the same time, there's a release clause, a very reasonable release clause in this market. Apparently, also themselves are again trying to go cheap on a release clause. I mean, I don't understand. The fee, Crystal Palace are going to reject it. Just pay it, move on, game into a pre-season and go on from there. But also another thing that actually helps also in terms of this signing with Eze is the fact that Crystal Palace are not getting Europa League. Apparently they're getting Conference League. I'm not too sure the reason for it. All I know is that they're not into it, just because I think it's to do with some parent club or something along the lines of that. I haven't looked too much into it. All I know is they're not playing Europa League, they're playing Conference League. So I think that plays into Arsenal's favor in signing Eze. So hopefully that works out. I guess we're gonna have to see next week to see what happens. And then the third topic is in regards to Ethan. Now Fabrizio Romano has confirmed today that Arsenal are progressing well with Ethan's contract. It looks like it could be done soon. To be honest, I wasn't in too much doubt of it. I always felt like he was going to sign the contract. He's an Arsenal fan. He's come to the academy, and Arsenal are not in a position where players could leave our club just because we're not performing well. We are performing now. We are competing at the highest levels. I know we haven't won anything, but we're up there competing, and I think that's all it takes for players. And Ethan, he's a fantastic talent, and he will definitely get his time. Whether it's not this season, whether it's not, he will definitely get his time. Last season, this guy played a lot of games. If you remember, he actually got injured, and I think Arsenal are going to try to play him even more this season. Of course, now he's had one season under his belt. If he's only 17, by the way, 17, 18 years old. This guy has so much time to develop, and I'm sure he will get a lot of chances next season. Even Fabrizio Romano said that Arsenal have presented him his future, how they're going to play him. So I guess he's going to say, I guess it looks like he's going to sign. I think it was just all agent talk in regards to the rumors linking him to Chelsea, probably just to get a bit of extra salary. But I think it looks like he's going to be a done seal contract very soon, probably sometime next week. But it looks like it's very positive, because we want to keep our best players. I think we're past this stage. We're selling our best players. We're not at that stage anymore. We have the money, so it's a positive sign. And then the final topic was, to be honest, I was ignoring it for a while, and it's in regards to Leandro Trossard. Now, there are some reports in Turkey saying he's agreed a 3-year contract with Fenerbahce. Now, a lot of players this season are actually moving to the Turkish league, whether it's Galatasaray, whether it's to Fenerbahce. A lot of players are moving to the Turkish league. Maybe it's a appeal of Jose Mourinho, world-class manager. You got John Duran going to Fenerbahce after 1 season. So it looks like there is some appeal to the Turkish league, and apparently Trossard may be the next player off there. Now, the thing is about this report, there's been a lot of contrasting things. Although he may have agreed a personal contract, there's been no approach from Fenerbahce to Arsenal. That's what Fabrizio Romano has confirmed. But I assume Martinelli or Trossard, one of them will be off this season, and I think one of them has to leave if we are to get like a Rodrigo. I think one of them has to leave. Who it is, for me, like I said, I think I'd go with Trossard. I would rather have Martinelli stay, just because he's still young. I think he's 25 or 24. He still has time to develop. Whilst Trossard, he's about to go 30. And let's be honest, once we have some resale value, £20 million, let's get rid of him. And to be honest, Trossard, I wish him the best wherever he goes. This guy came in clutch. He came for £27 million, and he was absolutely clutch for us. Especially his first full season with a golden stripe shirt. That guy was so clutch for us, especially near the end of the season. He was either assisting or scoring, and I think there's a record of his goals where it's like his goals either he scores first or he scores a winner. Like that's how important clutch he was, and I wish him the best. He's been one of those players you cannot complain about. He's given it all every time he played. He played left wing, he played striker for us at one point. He was covering Odegaard this season. So for me, Trossard, wherever he goes, I wish him the best. I think all Arsenal fans agree he has given us everything for such a low price. Like for £27 million, he ended up staying for 2 seasons. Like, to be honest, I didn't even think he was going to play this season. Like, I thought maybe we were going to get rid of him at the summer of last year, but he stayed and he played on, never gets injured. So for me, I wish him the best. Yeah, but yeah, guys, that's the end of another video. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Are you tired of the Gyökeres news as much as I am? Let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think about Eze, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.